Make sure the microphone's on. Happy Saturday, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful one here in the mid-Michigan area, and hopefully it is wherever you are as well. Talking to you now live from the Wasteland. We'll be open in a few minutes per normal, but here's the but. The Dow Run Walk is ongoing outside our door right now. That means George Street and a few other streets in and around, basically any way that you need to get to the store this morning, are closed off because of their Dow Run Walk. So I'm not sure when it's going to end. In the past, it's ended 10, 11-ish, and sometimes it's gone till noon. I think it really depends a great deal on how many people are participating, and they have been pretty much running by since a little before 8 a.m. this morning. I don't know if you saw the video, but the dude is here. We were outside, and that's us playing music. Got a big speaker set up outside there, helping entertain the runners as they go by. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just stay tuned. If you're planning to stop by the store today, anytime this afternoon, we'll be absolutely fine, back to normal. But anytime between now and maybe 11:30-ish, maybe noonish, you won't be able to get here to park. You can park somewhere else and walk 4 blocks. But it's going to take a little bit to get here. So pay attention to our Facebook page and or our Instagram. And as soon as the roads are open and the race is done, I'll put up a post saying the roads are back to normal and you guys can swing on in. So in the meantime, be patient and or just run by. Come see us anyhow. And saying happy Saturday, getting ready to leave. Oh, that's the first Doc Dog lesson with Heather, and good luck. Jump big and have fun with that, you guys. Chuck says good morning, and good morning to you as well. And Gary saying good morning. Abby, hey, Abby is in Wisconsin, so greetings from the land of cheese and Packers there, eh? Tyler, hey, good morning. Lots of folks saying good morning. This is great, guys. Glad you're here watching us. Ann's asking for we'll do that. I'll tease it and then say it's no longer available. We'll get that for you right off. Dan, hey, Jim, and good morning to you, sir. Hey to you. Dr. James Samuel Smith, top of the morning to you as well, good sir. John, hey man, how's it going, dude? Hi, Heather. Hopefully you guys are doing well and enjoying your stay. We got some stuff set aside for you, so stop up when you see it. Okay, so a couple of quick things to talk about today, then we'll get to the new releases. I already covered the Dow Run Walk, so you know that the streets are closed. If you're just tuning in now, the streets are closed until the Dow Run Walk is over. Pay attention to our Facebook and Instagram, and as soon as things are back to normal, we will announce that, and then I'll be on with our day as we go through. Lots of other stuff going on. I guess the Antique Festival's going on in town. There's an art show downtown as well, and I am over the moon on this. I just saw a post today saying that there's a new bar / restaurant that's going to serve burgers and home cut fries, which I'm all about, but they'll have pinball right downtown, right down the road from us here, next to the Ace Hardware. So I've got to get some more info on that. Looking forward to that. Not that I don't enjoy going to Bay City over to Crazy Quarters Arcade to play pinball, but that is very fun as well. But we'll get some info on this new place going up here in town as well. Hey, cool. John will be here soon. Hey, as well. Okay, so last Wednesday, for those of you who watch our Wednesday evening show, you will notice that there was a glaring omission in our Wednesday show in the fact that it didn't air. I had kind of a busy Monday, Tuesday off. I was doing a lot of running around. Ken Norton is busy getting stuff ready for the Record Store Day drop in a couple of weeks, which is a couple of weeks. And I just didn't get a chance to put stuff together. But it also, so we didn't do a show on Wednesday. Don't go looking for it. We did not do one. But I also got thinking after the news that the price increases with a lot of the vinyl up, and I'm seeing this with a lot of the new vinyl, I think we're going to restructure the Wednesday show a little bit. And what we used to do on that Wednesday show is talk about upcoming releases for that particular Friday. So 2 days before, saying these are the releases that are coming out. We talked with Ken about that. What I'm going to do is move that segment to a Saturday afternoon segment, meaning that on Saturday afternoons, we'll drop a video teasing the next Friday's releases. Now, this is for 2 big reasons. A, it'll give me a little more time to put it together and we can be a little more complete as far as the new releases go. But secondly, it'll give you a chance to think about these releases and pre-order them if you need to. With the cost of the new vinyl and especially the new releases going up, some in the $50 range, I think I'm going to pinpoint this a little bit clearer. Rather than just get a bunch of stuff like we would normally do, I'm going to see what you want ahead of time, then we'll get it. And if you want to pre-order something from a new release, that gives me time, i.e. Saturday and Sunday, because our orders go in on Monday, to make sure I get a copy for you for that next coming Friday. So rather than just get a whole bunch of stuff, I think we're going to concentrate on getting the things that you guys want, provided you let me know that you want them, and then we'll get them in the store and have it specifically for you. I still will get new releases on some of the bigger things that are out there, the bigger releases that are out there, provided that they, send them to us, because UMG is kind of like that. But as far as a wider scope of new releases and things that we normally would not get in the store, I'm going to put that on you to tell me that, yes, I do want a copy of that. Please get it. And moving the new release segment to Saturday will allow us to do that in a timely fashion. Because if I wait, usually what would happen on Wednesday, I'd say, hey, these are the new releases coming out. And I would maybe get one copy of something only to find out that 5 people want it. And then by the time I go back to get it, it's back ordered for another month or so. So this will alleviate that problem by giving you the chance to see these releases with enough time for me to order these new releases for you for that day of release the following Friday. So please look for that a little bit later on today. I was going to put it together, but my computer's been tied up playing music for the runners, but we'll have something out later this afternoon. And I hope to try to get another Psych Rock segment out of the way as well. So excellent, April. Thank you very much. And Jeff, yep, Sex Pistols are on order, Mr. Cart. That one we know, we talked about. So again, look for that new release segment coming up a little bit later this afternoon. And that will become a regular thing on Saturdays, because again, that'll give you time to digest the new releases, decide if you want to spend, 60, 70 bucks on a Rolling Stones live release, and then let me know. And then we'll be sure to have it for you on that following week. So I think this will work out better. As far as what happens with the record show on Wednesday nights, it's going to be on a hiatus anyway until after the Record Store Day drop, at least until after that. So that'll give me a few weeks to think about how I want to structure that show. Haven't been able to get time. Haven't been able to land interviews like I've been wanting to lately. So that may just go to a as we do them type of thing, because I've got a few other things I've got in the works for the YouTube channel as well. Speaking of the YouTube channel, we're back up to 812-ish. It's up and down. And I see from the things, a lot of other YouTubers are talking about this, saying that a great majority, like well over 60% of the people that watch the videos are not subscribed. So don't make me put my public broadcasting begging hat on and say, we need you to subscribe. We need you to show your support. Please, if you get a chance, though, I mean, I'm not gonna guilt you, but if you get a chance, please hit that subscribe button, enable notifications, share, comment on the videos, do all the things that you do to make social media work for us here at the store, and we'll keep going with it. So, okay. And Dan, thank you for your input on that. Good idea with the new releases. Appreciate that very much, sir. Okay. Speaking of new releases, there was only 1 or 2 this week of note. Next week's going to be a big one, by the way. So that's what's going to take me a while to put that together. But the big one this week is the Prince and the Revolution live. This was recorded during the Purple Rain tour. It's a legendary concert recorded live March 30th, 1985 in Syracuse, New York. This is a 3 LP set pressed on black vinyl, remixed, remastered from the original multi-track masters, and includes a 16-page book with never before seen photos. Somebody was looking at this yesterday and going through it and pretty much said that it looks like it's the entirety of the Purple Rain album performed live, plus a few other goodies in there as well from Prince. Got 2 of these left. Might be able to get more if they go, but the price point again on these is a little thick, coming in at $58. So that is that. We had another one from Nikki Bloom. Not too familiar with this. This was kind of a straggler, so brand new stuff. Limited edition green vinyl from Nikki Bloom. Only 1 copy of that. This was one of those ones that we had ordered and then got shorted by UMG. Again, UMG said, oh, here's the pre-orders. Oh, we're going to ration them. Yes, this is, I'm sorry. Yes, this is Nirvana's Nevermind, but this is the 30th anniversary limited edition that comes with a bonus 7-inch and gatefold jacket. We tried getting these when it was released last year and then just got shorted like crazy and ended up not getting any. Well, now they're here and they're making them available to us. They must have sold all their big box copies, so now it's come down to us. I didn't mean that. But again, this one a little thick, 45 bucks on it. But I've only got the one copy. I think we may be able to get more, but if you want that. I do have plenty of copies of the regular issue of Nevermind. I bought a bunch of them before the price increase, by the way, so I still have them set at $26 and not $35. So thank you, UMG. I would show the Mudhoney, but Anne has just called that. This is the music on vinyl. I might be able to get more if somebody really, really wants them, but Anne will put that right over there for you. Long time back order, but finally got some of these. This is a band called Death. Actually, it's just Death, but for the whole world to see. Great, great, great Detroit punk rock from the late 70s, mid 70s, late 70s. If you haven't seen the documentary, do a search, at least on YouTube. I think the whole thing's on YouTube for free. The name of the doc is a band called Death. It's an absolutely excellent documentary about this really unknown punk band from Detroit. It also, the doc played in Bay City at the Hell's Half Mile Music Festival several years ago, did really well there. And I encourage you guys not only check out the movie, but check out this album. And I finally got a couple of copies of that back in. The Hockney Brothers, by the way, some great stuff from a band called Death. I got a reissue of New Order Movement in the store, and just to one of those, I might be able to get a few more as well. Speaking of music on vinyl, this one's hefty, but holy cow, it's a triple LP. Clash hits back. It has got pretty much every single Clash song you could ever need and or want. And what's best, it's on music on vinyl, and it comes in at about 50 bucks, but it's a triple LP. So lots of cool stuff. This is in my personal collection, and it sounds phenomenal. Speaking of reissues, got a couple copies of Rush, the regular moving pictures, except this one's on red vinyl. And I had to open one up to make sure because it didn't say that when I ordered it, but the UPC matched when I went to catalog it. And I'll be darned, they're on red vinyl. So you get some red vinyl moving pictures action. Got, I think, 3 of those in stock and ready to go. And then finally, this was an interesting one. I'd seen this floating around in our distributors before, but finally picked one up. And this is essentially not really a soundtrack, but the music from and dialogue from a film called Tonight, Let's All Make Love in London. Now, the distributors all have this listed under Pink Floyd because there's a couple of Pink Floyd tunes on there, but it features a lot of interesting stuff on here, including music from the Small Faces. Mick Jagger is on here, as well as Pink Floyd, Chris Farlow. But it's got folks like Michael Caine and Lee Marvin and Allen Ginsberg. And the back kind of describes this. It's Peter Whitehead's first commercial film, a commentary on London when the world said London was the first city. So Pink Floyd starts the album with Interstellar Overdrive, and Michael Caine explains that everything is to do with the loss of the British Empire as such. Goes on that. Twice as much saying Nighttime Girl. Out of Time novelist describes the typical frankness, the morality of modern women in the 60s. Interstellar Overdrive introduces Andrew Oldman, who in turn introduces Mick Jagger, who talks about a lot of things in London at that time there. More Michael Caine. And then it wraps up. Well, here, Lee Marvin talks about mini skirts while the Small Faces sing Here Come the Nice. And finally, Pink Floyd wraps things up with, what are they saying? Finally, the Pink Floyd plays, it doesn't say what, as Allen Ginsberg recites his poem Tonight, Let's All Make Love in London. So tremendously interesting. I have not listened to this. I don't have an open copy, but I'll try to look for some online. And if need be, I'll get more of this. And what's more, it's on pink vinyl. So get a check on that. A couple of other comments here. Let's see. And we'll get on with our idea. Dino Don from the Great White North in the house. Hey, Dinosaur Don, you remember not to forget to watch. Thank you so much for that. And is saying, thank you, John. Death is amazing. The doc is awesome. Yep, I will wholeheartedly agree with that. Abby, Abby's going through some final withdrawals. Take a deep breath, Abby. You'll be okay. You'll be okay through there. Yep, April, New Order is here. Abby likes the Clash. Got it. We'll hold on to that, and I'll get more if needed. John, okay, we'll talk about that, guys. We'll get more for you. We'll have to go through here. What was the album title? Looking for a compilation. Which album was that? The Clash or The Clash Hits Back? If that's the one, I've already got a couple of folks talking about that. Shoot me a message or call April, and we will figure that out. What you're talking about. And Gary says, yes, hope you're having a great day. Same to you, Gary. Hope as well. Well, it's 10 a.m. Normally, I'd say we're going to open the doors up, get the music spinning. Oh, the new order. Thank you. Oh, sorry about that, April. The new order was called Movement, Fact 50 Movement from 1981. One copy of this left in the store, but I think I've got more of that on the way. Call or shoot a message when I'm done here with the live. So again, normally I would be like, well, the turntable's going to get fired up. The lava lamp's going. We're opening the doors. But in this case, I'm going to open the door. The dude and I are just going to kind of sit and enjoy stuff. If you're in walking distance and want to stop on by, please feel free to do so. But as soon as the Dow Run Walk wraps up and the streets are open again, I'll make a post on both the other socials and let you guys know that we are open for reels as we go through. So check that out. One more hi, Alicia. Hey, good morning to you guys. Happy Saturday to you. And thanks for being here. So bear with us, but if you'd like to come by, and I think the closest you can park is maybe Haley Street. So you're talking about a 3 or 4 block walk to get here. But then when you leave with that armful of records, you know, the 20 of them you're carrying out, it's going to take a while to do. So we'll get the streets open. But in the meantime, I'm going to put the big speaker back outside and play some more obnoxious music for the runners as they go by. In the meantime, we hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy yourself. Get out, enjoy the weather before it gets too hot. And please, if you get a chance, stop by to see us. We will be open today until 6 p.m. And then tomorrow, Sunday, our normal hours from noon until 5 p.m. Closed again on Monday and Tuesday. Back at it on Wednesday. Stay tuned. Again, a little bit later today, we'll post the video for all of next Friday's new releases. So you guys can set loose on decide what you want to order in that fashion. And I think that's just going to work a lot better. So in the meantime, you guys have a great weekend. Always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that subscribe button when you get a chance. And we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Thanks again.